Okay. I was born and baptized Emmanuel Obrikwesi Appiah. My father is from Boso, near Enumgwa. My mother is from Adan, Alata. Okay. I studied school at Hector International School at Akimoda.
Okay.
And I also ended in 1978 at Emmet Electronic Institute. Okay. I'm now known as Ras Caleb Appiah-Levi. The Caleb in my Levi is Charles Appiah-Levi Emmanuel Bachman. So the Caleb, because Joshua and Caleb, what you think that is not possible, we know that it's possible because we are a tool of the Lord. And we believe everything that the Lord has prophesied.
Okay.
So to fast track, having a stance, when I say a stance, I was very close to the Classic Candles band, which Kwadran Chin was part of it in 1978, but I was not a member of the group. Okay, in 1984, in February, I was in Ivory Coast to meet with Alpha Blondy, who I've heard of through Felix Bell, and I became a member of Alpha Blondy and the Naughty Rebels, and later on Alpha Blondy in the solar system. So from 1984 to 1989, when I came back, I was the only artist who did the opening act for Jimmy Cliff at the Accra Sports Stadium on the 18th of March 1989, backed by Bibiba Band. I performed 9 songs. And after
performed
9 songs of my own songs.
Wow.
I have a lot of songs. I have a reason of not coming out here. I have a reason. I have a lot of songs that will blow up your mind. But when the industry is not strong, I don't need to just bashing just like that because everybody is bashing it. When I was in Ivory Coast in 1985 till 88, I was a freelance broadcaster on Radio Cote d'Ivoire in the English program. So one time I interviewed one of our fellow musician, Safuhini Jenny, and me and my producer, who was also a co-host, Jeremiah Hore, asked Safuhini Jenny, is this your first or second album? He said, this is my 9th. I said, wow. 9th and never make a hit? Nah. You see what I mean? So you don't need to bring a lot of albums. When you're not making a hit, you need to just pause. Alpha Blondy, One Touch, Jack Glory, and boom. Look at Alpha Blondy building a township through music. So when I came back to Ghana, I realized that everything is a cake. Everything. Even the artist himself or herself doesn't know his or her role in the industry. He doesn't even know the role of a manager, because they will even meet you and say, look here, I want a manager. And through conversation, he said, no, you need an executive producer. It's not a manager that you need. You are expecting money for the manager. You need to pay that manager the shop that he have created, and your provisions shop that you put a manager there. You pay that manager to manage the shop. You hire and you fire. They don't know the industry. You don't just stand up and just go and sing, and you don't know the industry. You will dive down. So
in fact, the profile is very rich. The profile is very, very rich.
Yeah.
Now, you've also held musical positions for some years. You did not touch on that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So let's get to know how many years.
I have been a member of Musiga since June 1982. Okay, when the office was at the community center near Billy Powell Hall in Kwame Nkrumah Center. When I came back, we were at Kalkudi Junction, and I was also through, the time of Ghana Bar, Joe Menson, them, Sidi Kubwari, till Obo came. By Sosai Kufuor came in 2011, and I was appointed director of reggae. Okay, and now I'm the chairman for Musiga Greater Accra. Okay, I was
director of reggae. You've been director of reggae for how many years?
For 4 years.
For 4 years.
Yes.
And since you got that position, do you see any improvements in the area of reggae or in the department of reggae?
Bro, I'm glad that you mentioned department, reggae department. I coined the name reggae department. I was appointed director of reggae music. I was not enhanced like the other directors of Hip Life, High Life, and other things. You saw that they were not even functioning because the structures there was not in place. Okay, because if you
are you telling us this today?
Yes,
that you were not enhanced. Why did you not say it all this while?
No, but I have to go through. I have to go through a process. I don't just complain because I just.
No. I'm asking this question because you have been an executive member with this team throughout.
Yeah.
And now that you are looking for the presidency position, we are all going to judge your expertise. We are all going to judge your competence. And if in your own department, which was very small, you couldn't shine there, and you think if when we give you the whole bigger umbrella, you can shine it, then it brings some question of credibility.
No questions. You see, I was appointed, not elected.
Okay. But still, you had the power. You were given the power.
I was given the power, but not monetary power. I can't use my personal money to run a union. There was nothing like that. Even up to now, even elected. If everything is cool, I will stay in my comfortable zone to do things. The structures of the union is very weak. Very, 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 very weak.
The very was long.
Yes. Because, look, if you want to aspire even to go to national, you have to go to regional and you see what is happening there. Because the regions are the ones that take care of the membership, the core membership. And if they are not strengthened, then we don't have a union. It's a Musicians Union of Ghana. And if the regions are not strengthened, I'm not talking about my own self, all the regions.
Are you admitting that the reggae department failed?
Yeah, it failed. It failed. I will tell you that it failed.
When you were the director there?
Yeah, because I tried my best.
And the leaders did not give you the necessary support?
No, not at all. Why should the director of Hip Life, High Life, traditional music all stay away?
Are you so much sure or aware that they were giving the support they were looking for?
No, they were not.
They were also not giving?
No. I came to office with a blank table. I brought every document, everything to my office.
Before you were given that position, what were you told? What did they tell you? Those who appointed you, what did they tell you?
It's the president of board that appointed me.
And what did he tell you?
Oh, even the letter was given letter of employment. And was even a title that because if you employ somebody, meaning you have to pay that person at the end of the month. It is not like that. At least they didn't give us, like the format that we have to use to run the office.
You knew all that and yet accepted the position.
Look, I knew it because I'm not the one who stay out and complain. I have to be within to build it.
I'm scared today to come back to bite you.
Yeah, bite me.
Yes.
I love biting. I love biting because I'm a hard nut.
No, what I mean is I'm scared that whatever you've gone through with that department as the director, it will come back to hurt you now that you are looking for this position. Because if I am to vote, someone has suggested on this platform that all the people who were part of Obo's executives, we should not give anyone the chance. Because if, like you are admitting, you failed the reggae department.
Yeah.
So it means all the people who were the executive, you guys all failed. Why should we give you the nod again?
I have reasons of failing. I won't hide from it. I can go deep into things.
They say when you fail and they give excuses, it doesn't make you a strong person.
No. If you know the thing that make you fail, that it doesn't come from, you do your best. And you are not giving your worth. I have even been a director. Can you see me dispatching letters? You see me, if I bring my dispatching book that I bought myself, you will shock. A director going around dispatching letters, sometimes even I say, hey, director, you yourself, I saw my people are all doing runnings. I can even go to a place like I went to Trust Towers, 14th floor, I'm going to Togbe Afede's office, light off. I have to climb 14 steps. What used to encourage me was I'm the 14th born of my dad. Okay, so I use it. I think, I use things for myself like that. I say, okay, but when I read the top, I panted.
I know.
I panted.
How old is Russ now?
I'll be, oh gosh, he's good. I'll be 62 on the 26th of June, the day of elections.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a serious day.
Yeah.
So it means that whether you win or you lose will determine how you celebrate your birthday.
Oh yes. Anyhow, I will I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to lose.
You get there.
Yeah.
You get there. You get there. Is there rot at Musiga? Because you are sure that they were supposed to give you something and did not get it. Is there rot at Musiga?
Rot.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say there's a rot. I have not seen a rot unless I am in the seat there or have privy of certain things that I can spell out that there's a rot there. But I don't believe in rumors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't believe in rumors. I don't have privy.
Do you know why I'm asking this?
Yeah.
You are saying they did not give you the necessary support.
Yeah.
Then it makes me feel okay. They had it, but they couldn't give it to you. Or are you also sure that they did not have it at all? That's why you did not get it.
When a child asks daddy, a mom,
Mm-hmm.
I want this. Daddy says it's not there. I want this. Mommy says it's not there. I don't have the money, or we don't have the money. Who am I to just push them by the wall? Okay. Yes. They say we don't have money.
And do you believe, or did you believe they did not have the money?
I don't know whether I believe it or not. I wonder.
You wonder
I wonder.
whether Musiga had money or not.
Yes. This is,
As a director of the executives,
as a director or even as a chairman.
you still don't know why. Is Musiga not accountable? Do you guys are you guys not doing account for what you?
Not. Yeah. We you see, every institution has to be accountable in every way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you're talking, you see, about I spoke to you about my directorship.
Mm-hmm.
What I faced, I was appointed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Even I was even relieved of my directorship after I contested the national organizer position. I came back. They never even gave me a letter. They never gave me anything. They just put somebody there. It's disrespect. But I kept mute. I kept mute about it, and I didn't go back. Even in that election, I won, but they say I lost with one vote, and I mock myself with one love. Okay, I don't know what will be when I go there at the top there. I don't know what I'll be when I am with the national executive over there, because I have an independent mind for the industry.
My special guest this morning is Ras Caleb Appiah-Levi, and he is going for the Musiga presidency position this morning. We want to look at his manifesto, and again, what are some of the things he intends to do for you and I as musicians, especially seeking our welfare. Ras, let's continue. Let's come back to your manifesto. Let's go straight to business so we can ask the important questions there.
Yeah.
What is Ras Caleb bringing on board as Musiga president?
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Is first of all seeking the welfare of the membership. The welfare is not like somebody paying welfare dues and you are giving this or that. No. It is to direct them in the path that they have taken as musicians, as a package musician, not even a miming musician, a live band player musician, a musician, an artist who give jobs to other musicians, playing live, satisfying the public. Okay, this is the core things we will do. Other things for the musician, for them to tour. Okay, when I see them, I play here, they make posters, I play here, look here. We play with seas of people. You see Appiah-Blondie and the solar system. Even when we came to Ghana in '86, Accra and Kumasi Stadium, it's like Kotoko has. And Ghana here, no artist has filled the stadium, paid stadium. No, one artist. Appiah-Blondie then was having only one album. What is happening there? I've learned a lot that will impact on the musician. I've been doing a lot for them, packaging them on the ground. Packaging them. I love
Who is your case study in talking about packaging them? Do you have a case study? Do you know one person that you can say, oh, this particular brand, I did this, I did that in shaping him?
Okay, I don't know whether it's packaging, but I've packaged. I have assisted a lot of artists and introduced them. One of them is Brother Kojuentri, that I know him from 1978.
The maestro.
The maestro. Okay, Kojo and I knew ourselves for a long, long time when he joined the Classic Handles. I introduced him to the Ivory Coast in 1994, September. Okay, we spent 5 days. I introduced him to the Ivorian populace through the media, Radio Côte d'Ivoire and Radio Nostalgie. We went to Fraternité Matin, out to the TV station, and also the record company, okay, where they produces music. Then also Burida. Burida is where it's like Gamro here. That's why when even Kojo took office as the chair of Gamro, I was so happy. I thought we are going to implement what is over there, which is global. Like sitting on the radio here, you understand, talking. I don't know, there have to be some kind of royalties, music being played, you don't need to wait for 6 months and say they are giving you this and that. You go there, it's on the wall. This artist get 30,000, 30 million safer, this one 4,000 safer, attached. I cannot get the same like Kojuentri or Amachi Dede or this.
So you introduced Kojuentri into
into this. I was also the one. I'm also an organizer of event. I organized the Nescafe Africa Revelation that Prayer and others took place. Yeah, it is an event coming from La Côte d'Ivoire.
You brought the people in.
Yes, this is may his soul rest in peace, Mr. Diaby Ismail. Diaby Ismail was the director of distribution for Alpha Blondie Productions. He has also his own company, Media Police, that organized the Nescafe. Nescafe is for the Francophone zone. It is not Anglophone zone. So I was the one who organized everything. It was sponsored by Nestle Côte d'Ivoire, not Nestle Ghana, but produced here by OM Studios.
Okay, yeah. I think enough information there. So let's go on with
TikTok, goodies regarding to VIP, a whole lot.
Let's go on with the manifesto. You've talked about artist welfare, tour, packaging, and I was asking which artists you've done, and you mentioned Kojuentri, and I think rich experience there.
And I give my respect to Kojo.
Anytime.
Kojo is a very good man.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime. What else should we expect from Russ Caleb?
You see, first of all, we have a very big vision. Musiga doesn't have its own office, a building or a land that is called Musiga. The one that we have is government who gave.
Is that a problem?
It's not a problem, but we need you see, from 1975 till now.
I'm asking, is that a problem because you have a place that you are working from. You have a working environment which is comfortable for you. Government going for a new office, what will it add?
Government is already taking that land, that place for the Marine Drive project.
They are demanding for it.
Yeah, no, they are not demanding for it. It is meant for that project, long time.
Now, have they asked for it in recent times?
Of course.
But then the president at your Musiga Grand Ball promised you he will give you a new office.
Yes, but that is, you see, when your father give you a house, that doesn't mean that you don't have to build your own of your choice, because the sort of building that we want a theater.
But is Musiga making enough money to get their own?
No, we are not looking at our own money. You see, it's time that we have to have a corporate Musiga. I'm well connected to the corporate world.
And you think Obo and his team, they haven't been corporate enough?
Oh, well, their angle is different from mine. Their angle is different. Obo has done his best. I tell you, honestly. He has done his best. He has let the image of Musiga known in whatever ways you may take it. Okay. Certain things that he has initiated, very good initiatives that we will build upon it. Like I said, I'm a greater Solomon. I'm a greater David, because I will not be the David that will take somebody's wife and kill the husband. I will not be the Solomon that will take that kind of 600 whatever thing, women and that. So being like a stadium, when you're performing, you are easy. Come on, you should have done this. You have done that. I've done this. We have seen a lot of things that needs to be done, which has not been done, or been done, but it's not done the way it should be done. You know, that is the reason why we are coming. I'm coming.
Alright, so you are also going to make sure Musiga will get a new office complex.
Yeah, not only in Accra, in all the regions.
See, okay. Do we have more to expect from Ras Caleb Appiah?
More like yes, okay. I spoke about the regional bands. Okay, Musiga regional bands. You see, police have band, fire service have band. You know the bands that are there. We musicians don't have them. That's why the artists always suffer. Our members always suffer.
I think this is a great point.
Yeah. So we started with to initiate.
Musiga doesn't have bands.
No, we don't. We don't. Every region must have a band or more than one band. Okay, because
so, but Accra, you have it, or?
Accra, we set it up. But I realized the challenges that we are facing. I said, look here, let me go to the top and let me have the power that can make me initiate this. Because when we set up the band, most of our members, the artists want to join the band. I said, no, the band is there to support you, to back you as an artist. There are a lot of instrumentalists and singers around who are not even members of the union, but we are going to engage them and even let them register and back you. But you as an artist, a singer, cannot be, that's not branding. The band is being built, being created to assist you, either programs by the union itself or your own program that we have got some place to say, hey, I need Musiga band to back me, and this is the deal, and that. Okay, so that. And the band also, we have a director general of bands. I have somebody already in mind, a competent person who can even read music. We'll have the director general of the band.
You've started sharing positions already.
I cannot just go and just now read there before knowing who have to be there. No.
So that person you're going to employ as the director of the band, is he going to be employed based on salary?
Yeah.
How do you generate that money? Because when you were employed, you were also expecting money, but nothing came to you.
We have a way to generate resources, not depending on members' dues, registration dues, that is very scanty to work.
Give us that practical ways that you can generate money to.
First of all, I spoke. Even I've mentioned in my manifesto that we're going to set up Corporate Musiga Company Limited. Okay, and I spoke to a consultant friend of mine I met at a Tank Palace Hotel, and he said, look here, you don't need. I give an example, like you see, Gossip Company Limited. They make their money and now they set up the foundation. Okay, now we are a foundation, we have to set up the corporate entity. So you don't need even to change the name, but there are certain legalities that you have to do that can be corporate. Okay, now this corporate is not a company limited. It's not going to be manned by a musician, but business-minded persons that I have also connected to. I've spoken to a lot of people. That's why I get a vim to talk about. Even companies that will do advertising and promotion and sponsorship for the union that we're going to engage when we come. Another thing is that a management team for Musiga. I told you most musicians don't have managers. They cannot even. They don't even understand the role of a musician. So we say, why can't we form a management team that each member, if you are having any contract, whether performance, whether recording, anything, this management team will act on your behalf. It's just like Mr. Sammy Flex is my manager, and I meet somebody, go and talk to my manager. The artist, if I'm an artist, a member of Musiga, and I get something like that, I just go to the management team that this is it. They would do it directly. You are an artist. They would do the business side of it. A lot of them, the reason why I decided to set up this is that a lot of them want me to manage them. And I told them, look, I'm an artist like you, but I can be a consultant for you. A lot. a lot of them. But I give them every documentation, every direction that they may need. You know, connect them. If you know, connect them, go here, they get what they want. Okay, so why can't I package it in the whole and get professionals to work? I mean, to do the work. Everything that I'm talking about, I have, you know, corporate, political, and individual connections to that effect to make it. Yeah.
Now, you brought in the political connection. Is it always the fact that we need some political influence at Musiga to function well?
I don't need political influence, but you cannot do without them. I am not either in this party A or party B.
You are speaking corporate.
Yeah, corporate.
And then you are saying you cannot do without a politician. What will be their influence? What will be their addition?
They make policies and other things. Okay, so we lobby with them that, look here. For example, in my manifesto, I said that when we come, we will have a vigorous interaction with the Copyright Office, GAMRO, and Parliament of Ghana about issues of copyright and royalties. Okay, the Parliament, they are politicians. You see what I mean? And they do all this kind of legislation and all this kind of things. So we will lobby them. We cannot do away with them. With government, the government itself, you know, yes, there's a lot of things that government needs us to do, and we do with them. But this time, we have to say, hey, we are partners. This is the way we have to do it. Because I tell you, the music industry, if it is not $1 trillion industry, it's $1 billion industry. And yes, and we have not packaged our artists, you know, and we have not packaged even our culture, you know, that is entwined with the artistical aspect of everything. And we are talking even about tourism. You know? Yeah.
Moving forward, Ras, I know when it comes to Musiga, your elections and campaigns, you need a little bit of capital to do that. Is Ras ready? Is his account fit enough to do the campaign to compete Bessa Simons, who might be closer to some powers?
He might be closer, but I'm closer to God. You understand? I'm closer to God. I'm very independent. I'm closer to God, and anything that I want to do, God say, plan. Plan. Which of you intending to build a tower, sit not down first to count the costs? You know that. Luke 14, 27 to 30. Okay, if I have not planned, okay, like I'm going to go to all the regions. Okay, I will not go by just closing my eyes and being there. I'm going to go.
Because I have one solid information that says that your counterpart, that is Bessa Simons, is actually going around doing some things that you might not be able to do.
Like what?
Okay, let's listen to this audio that I have. I'm going to actually play this for you to listen to. I'm sure it came from some of these regional offices. Let's listen to this.
Good afternoon, members. Muso dia promoya dia. Mr. Trebe WhatsApp no. Trebe WhatsApp no. Sisi am no ka say Bessa mo eyi nkrofo across the regions. All mo register nkrofo do mu gum fake people to do mu gum to mo kokoto aba no bi. Music elections no. Bessa mo register nkrofo fake e do mu gum. Central Region information na ba bedru listening na e ba. Inti mo am ye team emma eye ras Appiah mo looking sharp.
Wow.
Mo looking sharp so kuma so man maso tamale mo man nkoso. All the regions mo man nkoso because information ba na e ba me say what the region for frame. Omo register fake peoples. Nkofo mo nye right, omo nye music afo and omo register some do gum. They are manipulating the system. Makachira mo. Inti ras Appiah team mo na mo wo kuma sen and be am communicate fast. Na mo manye mre wo ground say. Mo manipulate system no nkofo we omo nye music afo me to aba. Yampene because you say ras we win elections hands down. Members ning na pay.
Okay.
Wow.
Ras.
Yeah.
Have you heard this before?
Yes. I saw it or heard it on a platform, a WhatsApp platform.
Okay.
What is it? Unicom Gamro platform that I am on. Even Bessa is also on. You know, I was on that platform. So when that message came, I was able even.
Should we treat this as mere allegations, or you think it is the truth?
I don't know. I don't know whether.
Haven't you done any investigation yourself? Because
Yeah,
if really they are going to do it, it is going against you.
Yes, yes. What make me have an idea is that all of a sudden, the union office is flooded by people coming to register. You know, I don't know about the other regions because I've not been there. You know, and I say, hey,
This report is coming from the central region.
Central region?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Wow.
He said in the central region they've started doing it already. And
But-
here in Accra, you are saying people have started flooding the office.
Yeah, I'm saying that of late, even most of the members can testify of that. Okay, like even on our WhatsApp page, all of a sudden we have over 1,000 messages. You know, even when you even go in and you read, you know, you within some 30 minutes time, a lot. I say, wow, there are about 256 persons on this platform that, you know, most of the time, even you want to have even meeting with them, reason with them, they are not even available. But all of a sudden, everything is flooding. I said, wow.
Because there is something to talk about. Maybe initially there was nothing to discuss. Now there is an election to discuss.
Oh yeah, that might be. But this kind of rumor that is going around about, I say rumor because I don't have facts about, but certain things
do you suspect rigging in the election?
I may. Every election there's a rigging. There's a rigging.
So are you going to rig?
Me, no. I don't have influence on certain things.
So
you know,
suspect Bessa to rig?
I don't know that he can rig.
You seem not to know anything.
No. You see, I cannot say that directly. Okay. He has also not come out directly say.
No, but I am expecting you to put some intel on the ground, so they will give you some information.
Well, the intel also sometimes, you know, in fact, when some of the people got this tape, okay, and they call me. It's a chairman. This thing is true. I say, are you sure? Do you have evidence of that? He said, yeah, this thing is true. I said, well, what can I do? You see what I mean? The only thing that I can do, that, okay, if it's even a rumor, then I have to let the Electoral Commission know about it. Okay, because this is not a war. This is
Do you trust the system?
the system
The
of
Electoral Commission and all this?
No, I don't trust no system. I
don't trust them.
No, I don't trust.
So why are you then going if you
Oh,
don't
yes,
trust them? Because
but if
Appiah-Levi,
you
for
see-
instance, said he doesn't trust them.
No, I
so
don't-
the best he can do is to resign. Now that you don't trust them and you are going for this war, what is your chance?
I don't trust. You are talking about. I don't trust Musiga or Electoral Commission.
The Electoral Commission system, those who are going
No,
to take
even
the
in
elections.
political elections, you can find all these things. People have their people there doing things for them. Okay, everybody have somebody doing for them. I would not let anybody there to do any negative thing for me. The only thing, if I go, I will address the issue of what is circulating. That this is what is happening.
See, your opponent, Bessa Simons, launched his manifesto yesterday.
Yeah.
Have you taken time to go through it?
No.
Why you think you don't need to do that?
No. I don't have preview of it. And what I've,
you don't know he launched the
I
manifesto?
know that he launched. I was not invited. Okay. Even
No,
if
he won't invite you.
yes, there it's not. No,
But what I mean is, you have to find out to see the strength of your manifesto over his.
I'm yet. What I know now is what I've read through the media. Okay, but I just want to get hold of his manifesto himself, because perhaps the media may misquote him in certain things. Yeah.
In fact, one thing that is gaining headlines is the one musician, one instrument project that he's bringing. Is this a laughable idea, or you think it is a great idea?
One musician.
One instrument.
No, I don't believe in that.
You don't believe in what?
I don't believe one musician, one instrument.
He's not going.
Or a set of instrument, or one instrument like keyboards or guitar or microphone or what.
Caleb Appiah-Levi, if he's convinced you, please vote for him if you have the power to vote. If you think you also have any question, why not feel free and give it to me on Twitter at xylophone1021, and let's read them at Sammy Flex on Twitter as well. We can read them. But then, if you are following this conversation and you think yes, he is the man, he can deliver, let's give him the nod to do that. Russ, in coming up to you once again, I think that you need stronger team.
Yeah.
And I don't see you having any strong team around you.
Stronger
Maybe
team?
because you don't have the money to spend on them.
I have a team that you don't know.
They are hidden?
It's a submarine team. I am well rooted, well grounded. I'm going on a tour. I'm launching the manifesto in Kumasi on the 21st of May.
Okay.
The chairman for the occasion will be the Bantamahene. I have three chiefs from Otumfuo's palace going there.
They are all supporting you.
They are all supporting, and it's going to happen at the cultural center. It's an open air thing. Okay.
On 21st May. In Kumasi. So you are starting your campaign from the north.
No,
okay.
I'm going
from the northern sector.
Yes, from Kumasi to Sunyani to Tamale to Bolga, Wa, Takrady, Cape Coast, Swedro, Kufuridua, and back to Accra. That we will launch the manifesto in Accra on the 12th of June.
So you think you are a better candidate than Bessa?
I am. I'm a servant and a leader.
Did Bessa do enough for you as the first vice president for Musiga?
Like what?
Did he do enough? Like, did he do something that you are convinced that, okay,
No.
even if you don't win, because you are looking for the welfare of Musiga?
If he has done something good, I would never venture to go there at the top.
He didn't do anything.
No, I don't think that not for me personally, for the regions.
I know.
Yeah, for the regions, my region and the other regions.
He didn't do anything.
No.
Therefore, no one should vote for him.
Well, he can have his fans. I have my fans, but I'm saying I'm a better choice more than him.
I see. I'm giving you 2 minutes.
Okay.
Talk to the electorates and those who might even do campaign for you on social media. And after that, I'll listen to the views of Dada Havko and Arnold Mesa and Levanyo on what you have espoused so far.
First of all, I would have wished that about 20 contestants will come for us to contest. That is my opening remarks. Because you hear a lot of musicians bashing the industry, Musiga especially, that this and that. So I was surprised that only the two of us. I was surprised. You see what I mean?
Because they also have their mind on Musiga that even if you go there, it will not work for you. Let's look at Appiah-Levi. Appiah-Levi made all the noise here and there that I'm going. At the point he felt, Charlie, no matter what I do, I want to win. Because there is cabal.
Listen. I'm glad to mention Appiah-Levi, my brother. Appiah-Levi, I greet you. We call ourselves Tilapia because we are the Appiahs. Okay. Now, in Kufuridua, Appiah-Levi, we lost the election. I lost with 1 vote. Okay? One love. You see, that's why I used it to mock myself like, when you make a choice, they didn't tune to me. So 1 love. I know I won. But everything that happens, God have a way. Okay. Now when I was coming to Accra, I was in an Appiah-Levi's vehicle. He was driving.
Losers in one vehicle.
Yeah, losers in one vehicle. I think he got 18 and I got 64. Okay. Yeah. So he said, Appiah, hey, he said, Ras, you are lucky. Me, I took plane, go to Tamale and the North, I spend money. You never spend a dime. Oh, well, you are always with them. This was what he said. So, when we came back, I even did a WhatsApp group when I became even chairman. And I added him, even TikTok, they all went off.
They went off the platform.
The platform. Now, since I became chairman, I have only missed meeting once. That was even when I traveled for a festival in Cotonou, Benin. And even going, I went with about CDs of about 48 artists which I gave to the radio stations to promote. You know, I've never ever seen him or any of the persons that I mentioned coming to meetings.
You mean Bessa?
Bessa has come. I can count it.
How many times?
Oh, about 3 times.
So Bessa doesn't even come to meetings and he wants to be president.
Yeah, perhaps he felt that he's in national, but whether you are national, you are in Greater Accra. When I become president, I will always be with Greater Accra people and all the regions. So you don't see our challenges. We tell you our challenges and say it shall be well. There's no money, it shall be well. Will we eat, it shall be well? No. So the members will always point on we, the leadership, you know, in the regions that...
Is it true that there is something like a succession plan at Musiga where if one is about to leave office, they groom or they prepare another person, they hand over power to him? Is it true? You have been with them. Is that
this is a rumor that we all have, and some of the rumor I believed in that rumor. This time, if they try it, it will fail, because at that time...
With your submarine team?
Yes. It will fail. Because at that time, it's only delegates, 10 from here, 10 from here, 20 here, and whatever thing. So they are, you see, Ghanaians. I don't say Africans, but Ghanaians. You see what I mean? When you know that this thing is not right, they give you something. You see what I mean? And you just take it, and you just sell your conscience. But this time, I don't know why, now that the president is going, they review the constitution that everybody can now vote. We have been championing this thing. Members were requesting for this for a long time.
Wanted, so
yeah, no, it's good. It's good. For me, I know that I'm going to be well elected.
So on 26th June,
of course,
Ras Appiah will be declared the new Musiga president.
Yes, your humble servant, a leader.
Congratulations in advance.
Thank you so much.
Exdo is a musician and he says, Ras Appiah is good, best and the right person to lead Musiga and the musicians in Ghana. Most of the good things that comes out from Musiga is planned by Ras. He is the one we need. Exdo, go and vote. Now Mustafa Attractive.
Thank you.
He says, I am convinced Ras Caleb Appiah-Levi will do better than Bessa, though he won't win. Obo and his team are mafias. That Afro, has Ras convinced you enough? Are you going to vote? Let me ask, are you going to vote?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you not voting? You're a musician.
You see, Ras has dropped a lot of bombshells this morning.
He spoke facts and truth.
Yes, and it tells you that the old administration failed woefully, because he is part of them.
Yeah.
And for him to even say that he, being a director of reggae, never received anything to boost the sector, same as the hip life and it tells you that the whole place is not in order. And so he also said that he was surprised that a lot of people did not come up to contest. It is because the place is not attractive. You understand? It's not attractive. Most musicians, because I mean, when you read about some of the things the music unions in other countries do for musicians, you realize that we're joking. And it's just that people don't care no more. Because everybody feel like, as a musician, when I go there, what am I going to get? What am I going to get? Then look at the building they live in. That is the musician union of Ghana, the office they live in. So when you look at all these things, so for me, I'll ask Ras just one quick question. You seem very connected, very rich CV, and I like the way you speak because you seem to be on the ground. You know a lot of people. Did you try giving some of these ideas to the old leaders and it did not work, or you gave it to them and they didn't take it?
I always give them what they want. They ask me, they approach me, I give them out. Sometimes my people say, why do you give things out? I say, I did it. Why do you cook? For you alone to eat when you are in a family, you share it.
So were you disappointed upon all the connections and stuff you were giving them?
Yeah.
They were not living up to it. Were you disappointed?
Very, 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 very.
So it means that the old administration failed woefully. And for me, I feel if Obo is going, Obo should have gone with everybody that he worked with,
including Ras Appiah.
Yes,
Levi.
he should have because
Yeah.
Ras being
Ras
very,
said, yeah.
Oh yeah, because I'll be so cool to be in my comfort zone to do what I know.
because I mean
You understand?
factually,
Yeah, it's not do or die.
factually, that is what we do in Africa. One president is leaving, the vice comes to stand for president. When he is going, the next in line comes in. These are people who work together and failed together. Why do we give chances to any of them again?
Yeah.
You understand? So when you look at the bigger picture, everybody should have gone. But unfortunately, nobody came up to contest. Listen to the voice note that you played. Whether we like it or yes, there might be some truth in there. One thing about Africa also is that people will tuck in, gentle, come and stand and say, Papa, we did for, but very mafia within. You understand? And that is what goes on. So I won't be surprised if this election even ends up in chaos. Because from all these things that started coming up,
I don't see any chaos. Do you know why? Ras is not one guy who encourage or preach violence.
but he might not stand there for them for him
He
to
has
be cheated.
submarine.
Yeah, submarine.
No,
too.
I don't know. That's even more dangerous. I don't know if he's giving them enough energy to be violent though.
No.
But you see, when
Yeah.
if he gets to know that somebody is trying to cheat him, I'm not sure
Legal.
he will be.
It will
You
be
go the
legal.
legal
way. I don't go.
Well,
Rastaman doesn't.
I don't.
throw
Yeah,
blows.
that
but
legal.
but I mean,
Yeah,
I feel
legal.
like
Yeah.
for everything that he said, for him being an insider and coming to say that some of the sector leaders vacated their posts because they were not being backed financially, motivationally, whatever it means that what are we voting for? The next person, they are not obeying. Because under the administration that you work for, we understood you guys received some monies.
One.
Fine, but that was a huge money.
Yeah, the 2 million that you are talking
Yes.
about. Yeah,
That's
I was not.
Aware.
No, I was aware of it because
That would have been a
listen,
disaster.
no. Listen, I was very, very much aware. Let me tell you this. I have to officially tell you this today. In everything we lobby. I lobbied through my grandson, who is the son of Atta Mills.
Okay.
You understand? I lobbied. I brought him to the union. They know about it.
Okay.
Yeah, Musiga wrote. I know that they wrote, but people have to lobby. So when it was accepted, my grandson came, Declan Kofi Mills came.
Oh, Kofi Mills.
Yeah, Kofi, yes.
Okay.
The mother is my niece, my
Okay.
sister's daughters.
I see.
And he said, government. I knew the people who were there when in the president's office in the evening. He said, Parliament has approved that. Okay. He did that because his grandpa, he called me grandpa, has a project for musicians, Mofa Tour, Musicians on Pan-Africa Tour, which even the current president is part of that. So you know that when such resources comes, it will assist even for the tour. It's not Appiah-Levi on Pan-Africa Tour, So, well, I was not privy. I learned that every region was given 10,000 Ghana cedis in total, which is 100.
You learned.
Yeah, I know about it.
Okay.
Though I didn't see it in
You
physical
didn't see
card, but I know that because all of them confirmed.
In this modern age, they say seeing is believing.
Yes. I didn't see the check or the money being handed over, but those who received it were accountable to it.
Okay. Are you done?
Yes, I mean, so all I'm saying is that at this point, they are the two main candidates who are contesting.
Be very honest to Ras Appiah-Levi, myself, and the thousands of people listening to us. Do you think he stands any chance of winning? Ras Appiah, I mean.
So, I mean, when it comes to elections, you can't downplay anybody. The only thing we do in Ghana is that we use popularity to vote, irrespective whether the person is incompetent or not. So when you put him and Bessa there, everybody must have heard Bessa's name more than Ras Appiah-Levi. So most people are going to say, oh, Bessa is going to win. But maybe some people who are part of the union might know that Ras might be the most competent person to lead the line. So for me, I'm not going to play that because it is not going to be voted by the whole Ghana.
Okay.
You know, it is going to be voted by people
Section,
who are associated,
people,
associated with it. So we have to still give him a chance.
Okay.
I think he articulates very well, and from all the things that he said, you know, with the Afro-Blended, the Koyenchi, the Ivory Coast and everything, it means that he's somebody who knows the right thing to do. But the unfortunate thing is that everybody in this country knows the right thing to do, including the president.
Yeah.
But when people come to power, they change. Obo knew the right things to do. In 2011, we campaigned for him. Everybody, he knows the right thing to do. So if Ras says that certain things didn't go well, it does not mean he didn't know the right things to do. When people get to have positions, they become bossy. And I wouldn't be surprised by tomorrow, Ras Appiah would win, and we'll even call him here, and he won't show up.
Thank you so much, Dada Hako. It's very difficult to talk about Musiga and sound very convincing because the building itself is not convincing. Where everything happens, the engine. You get to Musiga and you don't feel like going in. When he mentioned having a band for Musiga, a very gory picture came to mind. The instruments, they've gone rusty. I don't know. You still have them there. Are you going to be using those instruments? They won't sound good.
The band is not even going to be settled. I don't think that by then we are even there. It is not good because, like the Musiga Academy, okay, for example, because of the situation in the office, Musiga set it up at Nafti to protect. That studio there at Nafti is for Musiga. You understand? And because of the system over there, even you see the air condition, everything is rusted.
But how come you couldn't paint the building?
No, you see,
yes, I'm asking Ras.
because
as part of the administration. Before I go on public.
They have given us letters from the ministry already, from government, that we are going to go.
Okay, we are going to vacate.
Vacate, not we alone. If you come there right now, even the birth and death area, our opposite, everything has been pulled down. We would have gone because government has not yet given us a place, you know, but I learned that they will, by 6 months' time, they will give us a new place. But if we are still there, when the bands are set up, the equipment will not be there. The studio even itself will never be there. That place is not good. That's why government took out the passport office from there and gave us that place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me read this from Tivai Sayinam. Maybe I did not mention it, or maybe I got it right. Tivai Sayinam on Facebook. He says, "Greetings, sir. Ras Appiah is the best man for Musiga. As a member of Greater Accra Chairman, he initiated MGA Classic Band, Merit Night, End of Year Program, etc."
I think Ras is more in touch with the people because he's been left down there with no option than just to be with the people.
Okay.
I mean, when he took office, he wasn't, like he said himself, he wasn't giving money to operate. No logistics whatsoever. So all he has to do, at least, would be to be with the people. And so I think he's more popular with the grassroots when it comes to Musiga than his contender. And if you listen to the manifestos, frankly speaking, it's gotten to the point where manifestos are just talks. The sad thing is that you won't be able to tell whether they will achieve it before they are voted for. Had it not been so, you won't even think manifesto, because the things he said are not extremely new, like having a band, going on tour with musicians. They're already touring anyways. And if you talk about having regional tours and transportation and all, the finances, how are you going to get it? The house hasn't been
He
well
says he'll be knocking the doors of the corporate people.
I mean, all of them will tell you knocking doors of corporate because that's where the money is. But to get it is a different thing. You know. And did I hear you say one musician, one instrument?
Yeah, that is Bessa Simon's
one musician, one instrument.
Yeah, manifesto,
Like one musician, one
guitar.
guitar.
One instrument, one musician, one instrument.
Is it an SVP?
You should be able to play one instrument and have one.
Like wait. Is it that you should be able to play one, or they will give you one?
You should be able to play the have one
and have one.
Yeah. So if you want to play keyboard, you need to get one.
You need to get one.
Yeah.
So I mean, it doesn't sound. The manifestos don't sound convincing.
No, Bessa will come here. Wait.
He will come.
Yeah, he will show.
Let me clarify this. The MGA Mary's Night.
Our time is up though.
Yeah, the Mary's Night. The MGA end of year party, formerly it's MGA Welfare, end of year party. It was initiated by the regional organizer, Joe Wizzy. When I was a director of reggae, he was also in his first term as an organizer. So I assisted in packaging for things to happen, but the idea came from him. Okay, I don't want to take certain credit. Yeah, but I make it happen. You know, because your son has brought you something. Say, Dad, we need to do this and need to do that. So I followed up, and last year one, he said that we should do it end of year party and Mary's Night, and that is what we did. You know, TVI was right in a way, because I put more energy into it for the thing to happen, and it happened, you know, in a way that we were all happy. You know, that it brought a lot of people together. You know, so yes, I thank Joe Wizzy also for that. You know, for letting this thing also come into my CV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, good one. After here, is there a platform that those who would want to support Ras Levite can come there and start discussing ideas?
Well, even though I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and this, I don't go that much, you know, but I'm on Facebook. You know, Facebook, Ras Caleb Appiah-Levi. You know, then also on my WhatsApp number, 027.
Okay, guys. So he has so many ideas. He would want your support. Get his number, and after here, let's extend the discussion and conversation to help him. 027
58 62 452. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So if you want to be part of maybe the campaign team of Ras Appiah-Levi, and you want to support in any way, you have to call, or you have to send a WhatsApp message to this number, 027 5862452. That is 027 5862452. Ras,
yes, Papa.
wish you well.
Thank you so much.
Wish you well.
After
you've done your tour, you can come back again.
But I'll update you.
Exactly. Everywhere you go to let us know. If anyone tries to rig to let us know, so we expose them.
All right.
Very important.
You.